that have served in the military are my heroes. You are willing to give your life for me, and you have defended my freedoms, and I'm a very grateful American. Along with the rest of the Tea Party Express, we very much acknowledge and appreciate the sacrifices that you and your families have made. Mark made that choice to stand into the direct line of fire. They all safely got down off that base, and as Mark Williams said, there is a base in Ramadi, Iraq, named after my son, Camp Mark Lee. And I had the blessing and privilege of visiting Iraq in Christmas 2007. I'd just done a tour with Move America Forward where we collected 226,000 Christmas cards. And as I delivered over there, the word got around to the SEALs that I was over there. I went out on patrol with the 1st and 4th Cav. But I can't imagine carrying that kind of weight in that heat and knowing the emotions of what they had just seen their buddy severely wounded. Mark looked at his chief. He said, "Roger that. Let's go get him." So they went back into Ramadi. They cleared several houses and went in the last house that Mark would be in that day. They cleared the bottom of the house and started to proceed up the steps. And Mark chose to lead the guys up the steps. He wasn't an officer, that wasn't required, but he was a leader. As they went up those steps, for the last and final time, they drew enemy fire and Mark turned into the fire to save his buddies. But he didn't do that just for his buddies. He did that for you, he did that for me, he did that for this nation that he so loves. And you know what? Just like they came back in and informed them of the insurgents, I'm here to inform you, and it's probably nothing new to you, that we've got political insurgents in Washington, D.C. And I'm asking you, will you have that same response that Mark had when they came and asked him? Will you join with us? Will you join with me? Will you say, "It's time, let's go get them"? You know, we can't be afraid to talk to our neighbors if they've got different opinions. I'm calling on all of you. God bless America. And now I would like to bring up on stage Ron and Kay Rivoli. I've grown to love them very much on this tour, and they have an amazing song that they would like to sing to continue our military.
Sticker. Thank a teacher. If you can read it in English, thank a veteran.
I saw a flag pass by one day and it fluttered in the breeze. A young Marine saluted it, and then he stood at ease. I watched him in the crowd that day, so young, so tall, so proud. I thought of all the men like him who had fallen through the years, of how many had died on foreign soil, how many mothers' tears, how many pilots' planes shot down, how many died at sea, how many foxholes were soldiers' graves, for freedom is not free. I heard the sound of taps one night when everything was still, and as the bugler played it, I felt a sudden chill. I wondered just how many times those taps had meant amen, as a flag had draped the coffin of a father, brother, friend. I thought of all the children, all the mothers and the wives, all the husbands, sons, and daughters with interrupted lives. Then I thought about a graveyard at the bottom of the sea and of an unmarked grave in Arlington, for freedom is not free.
If you wake up in the morning in a land where you are free, you should think about the ones who fought protecting liberty. You should fly a flag in honor of the price they had to pay. Yes, every day throughout this land should be Memorial Day.
Some gave all, they paid the price for freedom's here. They sacrificed, they gave their lives for you and me. Their graves remind us freedom's not free.
If you watch your children playing in a land where freedom reigns, in a land of purple majesty above the fertile plains, you should tell them of the soldiers who had courage and were brave, who fought in wars and battles to ensure Old Glory waves.
Some gave all, they paid the price for freedom's here. They sacrificed, they gave their lives for you and me. Their graves remind us freedom's not free.
They stood with pride and honor and fought with dignity to protect the ones who couldn't fight and a land that we call free.
We should honor fallen heroes by flying our flags high.